So digital transformation, it's one of those buzz phrases that gets thrown around a lot, but it does actually have a meaning. Now, we think of the internet as pretty mature, we're used to it, it's part of our lives, but that's actually happened very quickly, and it's still very young. We could even say it's in an adolescent phase, possibly a difficult phase. And a way of understanding that is that the internet started off as a shop front, essentially. It was like a brochure. It's very simple, and with simple publishing. And of course, what we've seen with Amazon, for example, and many other sites is how e-commerce has come online. And now we see that many businesses are taking their entire business systems and moving online. This is what we might think of as the moving towards maturity of digital. Another example is we see that operations are moving even further. They're not just moving online, they're moving to the cloud. And even beyond that, we have SaaS services, SaaS on demand. And even going one step further, we see many organisations are starting to adopt self-service models. And that's in all sorts of areas, from IT generally through to customer support. So that comes with an organisational challenge. And what's happened is that over the 2 decades, as these systems have moved one by one online, they've been funded separately and often by separate parts of the business. And so what you have is systems that are siloed and that don't talk to each other. So what many organisations are really only starting to see now, and this particularly the bigger organisations, is that they've ended up in a position where they have many siloed digital services that don't really work very well together. And this becomes an even bigger problem for many organisations that want to move towards a more customer-centred model, because they're reaching the customer across many of these touch points, and the customers are having a disjointed experience. So this is really what is meant by digital transformation, is how to make this all work together. This is an ongoing struggle that we see with many organisations, is how to become digital native, how to become digital first within your organisation, and how does that match the reality? How to upskill your existing staff, how to leverage expertise, how to make this affordable. So it's probably no surprise that the organisations who are tackling this problem the most effectively are using a blended approach. They use a combination of outsourcing for high levels of expertise and knowledge transfer, and insourcing for their day-to-day business as they develop greater skills in-house in digital.